everybody, welcome back to another video. This is the first video of a Bedrock series because I finally got Minecraft Bedrock on my computer. And Java doesn't seem to like my computer anymore, but Bedrock was doing pretty fine. So I booted up a world and I started exploring with this map in hand. I don't know why it gives this map in Bedrock. I remember getting a map inside my inventory, not in my hand, when I was on Xbox, but I guess now it's just there. I also booted up a little chest that for some reason only had 3 of the torches, even though they were supposed to have 4. But they got a pretty decent amount of stuff that I probably will use for farming and things. And it's pretty good, especially since it doesn't look like there are any villagers around where I am at the moment, so. Then I found this shipwreck, and I found useless things first, but I did find some carrots that could be useful for food later on. But in the last one is where I found a map that I haven't used yet. I'll use it next video. This is gonna be a continuous series where I do this little world. I like it, it's nice, it's good, and I decided to take a ton of materials from this boat. I will probably fully destroy it eventually, but I was just getting what I could now, and just, what I could think to get immediately that would be useful. Like the logs, and even all of the trapdoors, because trapdoors are really hard to craft, and they're really expensive, and it's stupid, so I just took them. I just stole them. And then I was trapped down here, so I had to break out. And that took a second. So then I was off, ignoring this path, and just off into the woods. And we're going. I found some turtles on my way, and I found a couple other stuff, but I didn't really do anything with this area. But I did find a lovely dark oakwood forest that merged into a normal forest and merged into this taiga biome that you'll see in just a second. There it is, the taiga biome right there. So there's quite a lot of stuff right here, and in this taiga biome, as I was scaling this mountain, I turned back, and I saw something beautiful. A tree. The lush cave trees. The azalea tree. The beautiful mythological azalea tree with its rooted dirt and its beautiful, beautiful leaves. So I plopped down my chest and put all my stuff in it, and then we started doing things. And I started digging down, digging down, digging into the ground. Let's go. Then I began constructing a home. I dug out this little hole in the wall, and I started by just keep digging down, and then I found this little hole, and I dug it out, and it was really nice. It was great. So I dug this hole in the wall, and this was where I was going to put my first base. So I took all my stuff, and I went back down there, and I organized everything, and I built a crafting table and stuff, and a furnace, so that I could start getting some food and stuff. I hadn't got any coal, but I did have a lot of logs from the stuff that I've been doing. So I just put those in there to get some coal, so get some charcoal. And then I could light up the cavern that I had made. And I found a lot of copper down there actually, but I needed a better pickaxe to get all of the stuff that I wanted, so bit that and then went back down and then I started again. Just keep going down so that I can find everything that I could ever dream of. And this Lush cave, which is really the whole goal of going down here. And eventually I found it. I dug straight into a cave. And I climbed and it was really confusing and I did not want to go up there because it was really scary and it was really dark and I didn't know what to do. But I found the iron. It was great. And the lichen, but like I broke the lichen and then it got scary because it was dark again. And I didn't want it to be dark because I didn't have any torches left. And I didn't have any coal because I hadn't found any coal because there was no coal anywhere, and I didn't have any more charcoal, and I wouldn't have anything because I was in this cave, and this cave was dark, and there was a creeper, and I got scared, and I found a bigger cave, and I didn't want to go in the cave. But I grabbed the materials, and then I just my pickaxe broke, so I had to leave. But like I found the Lush cave. It's very pretty. It's very big, and there are mobs everywhere. So I did end up retreating because I'm not suitable for this yet. I will be soon, but not right now. Not in my current state. But I try my best. Ah! The baby. The baby. This is absolutely terrifying. I swear, I don't wanna. The baby is terrifying. Look how much that got down my heart. Please stop, babies. Tried to brave my way through, but all that I had was an axe, and I could see that there were a lot of skeletons down there, and I was not equipped to fight skeletons right now. And actually, that zombie dropped a helmet, but the creeper blew it up. So I finally decided to retreat. I just couldn't do this. I can't do this, so I left. Goodbye. Then I went back to the surface and found this little cave next to my base. And so I did the thing, and I went and I got closer, and there were slimes down there, so it's like a slime chunk down there, which could be cool for like the future. And then I grabbed this coal because I really needed coal. That was the whole reason I came over here, because I saw that it was coal. Then I ventured down into the cave to kill the mobs so that I could claim this as my own. Then I had to kill the skeletons, and it didn't work out very well, as you can see. This is why I didn't try it in the cave, because I knew that I would die and I would lose all my stuff, because I don't know how to get back down there. Well, I do, but it's wild, okay? So I didn't have a spawn point, so I had to run all the way back there in the dead of the night. It wasn't too bad, because, like, I just avoided all the monsters as I usually do, and I knew exactly the path that I took to get to my house, to get to the base, so I just zoomed through the trees and all the stuff to get back. But this took a while, actually. I didn't realize how far away I was from spawn, but I found it eventually. I also picked up some mushrooms for food because I knew that that was a solid food source that I could eat. But I'd need more mushrooms and stuff to finish all of that stuff. But I got a couple of those. I got two, and I finished them. And they're really good for, like, your heart. They're really good for they're great when you don't have a lot of food and you just have carrots. Then I finally put all of the iron into the furnace, and I believe I went back for my stuff that was in the cave eventually. I don't know when I did that, but I think I did that. Hopefully I did that because it was coal in there. Yeah, here we go. I'm back in the cave, and I picked up all my stuff, and now I'm back mining because there's a lot of stuff in here that I could use, and it's very useful, and it's very dark though, so I had to end up lighting all the stuff up, and I got really scared from the cobblestone because I was like, oh my god, it's attention, but no, I just put that there. It's fine. I got stuck here. It was great. I glitched out. It was wonderful. And there was some more copper. I have a lot of copper, so you'll see what I do with the copper later. There's a lot of copper. So I just got all the copper. It was great. And then I left eventually. It was a good haul. Good day. Yeah. Then I came back home and I started renovating the house. So I went back and I raised the roof a few blocks because it was a bit cramped. Although you can hear all the monster noises from wherever they are. I had no idea where they were coming from, honestly, so I just kind of ignored it. But I realized that I had more stuff and I had a lot of stuff that I could do. But then I just decided to go and start digging even farther down to see what I could find. And I ended up in I don't like those noises. I ended up in a little cave in the what is this called? Deep slate mines, yeah. And then I continued digging down farther, going down that cave, and I just kept going and going and going and going because I did not want cave. I honestly think I wanted to get all the way down to Bedrock because I knew the Bedrock was like the level to get diamonds. And I'm also gonna need more iron as well because I need stuff like that. But I had to go all the way back like I am because I lost my pickaxe. I lose my pickaxe. But I went back up here and I realized that the cave was here, and I lost my and then this happened. I didn't die, but it did blow up my path, and I was really angry. Luckily, I had moss, so I put it back. I had to figure it out how to put it back though, because I just didn't know, and I ended up putting it a block off. So it was great. I don't know what I'm doing. You're a creeper. And then I just continued upwards. Back in my base, I was putting together some little decorative blocks so that I could decorate my little cave hole. Then I started digging it out again and digging it even deeper and ignoring all of the stuff that I had already put down. And I tried to arrange a place to put stuff. And it was going pretty well. It was great. I organized all the chests so that everything would look nice, and just to get rid of these chests mostly. And it was going pretty well. I liked the situation that we had with the chests. It was great. Although I do end up changing it, because I ended up making a different decision. But I wanted to make a blast furnace, so I made that, and then I went outside to grab some spruce wood to, you know, spruce up my home a little bit more. So I did that, and I grabbed that, and then I went home again. After rummaging through this forest. I'm making a couple more trees, just so they could get a lot of wood. Just a lot of wood. And then I went back into my cave and I made these little beams in the corners. And I stripped them down, and then I grabbed this area and I dug it out. And then I put in planks instead for that little framing area. And it was a lot better. I think it looks very nice now. It's very clean, very nice, and I put a door even, and I really like how it turned out. I put these sort of pathways in so that we could make other rooms eventually, and it was looking pretty good. I really liked how it looks, and I started organizing these 4 chests in this little area. I'll probably make a full chest room eventually, but that was all for that part. And then I ventured out into the shore to grab some sand so that I could make a piece of glass. I actually needed more than I thought because I wanted to make it blue glass, and you can't just dye 1 piece of glass, you have to dye all 8. So I had to get 8 pieces of sand so I could make 8 pieces of glass. I just put it there below my little lapis block that I put in the ceiling, so that now it looks like a lovely centerpiece. And I just kept organizing everything, I kept putting everything back, and I kept just doing a couple things. And I made some torches so that I could make some lovely lighting in this room. I started smelting up all of the copper that I made, that I got, and it was starting to really come together. I really liked how it looked. Really nice. It's very cozy, very nice. This underground cave was looking pretty good. Then I finally made some torches to light up the area so that it could look pretty nice. And that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want more of this, then I will make more, and there will be more videos in the description, on screen, and in the icon. Bye!